So we're going to get to the part now where we bust open the pack. That was a little bit of description of the 1985 Donruss set and some history of it a little bit. Remember, if you have anything you want to add and just for fun facts or anything like that, I'm just kind of do this some off the top of my head. Some of it I get off the internet a little bit, but these are the years that I collected cards that I kind of know. When we get to some that we pull that aren't from the years that I collected as much, I'll have to do a little bit more research. So here's our 1985 Donruss Rack Pack. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it open here, and we're going to be looking hard for the Roger Clemens rookie and the Kirby Puckett rookie. Those are the ones we want the most. And I love the Eric Davis rookie. So, but there are a lot of good Hall of Famers in this set too. So here we go. It looks like the corners of these already have little dings on them. It might be hard for you to see, but if you look at it, the first one is Claudell Washington. And you can look up in the corner there. It's got a little ding on it already. So I had got these online at some point, but the corners look like they're kind of messed up in one of the corners on all the cards. So that's not good if you're looking to have really top-notch condition cards. So Claudell Washington was first. Juan Samuel is next. And that's a Diamond King. There's the Diamond King. And like I said, I thought these were really cool design. Juan Augusto. And the back again has the recent Major League performance. Some of them, I think it's the last 5 years. If they had played only a couple years, it has all of them. Otherwise, it'll have the career statistics, but if they played for a long time, it'll just have like their last 5 years and then their career one line of stats under it. Reed Nichols. Vic Mata. Terry Francona, the manager of my favorite team, the Cleveland Indians. How he's changed. Rudy Law. Jeff Leonard. Kirk Gibson with one of the best home runs ever on the LA Dodgers, and this one he was on the Detroit Tigers at that point. Joe Morgan on the Oakland A's. Lamar Hoyt. Steve Trout. Charlie Huff, the knuckleballer that pitched a long time until he was probably close to my age, I'd say. And make sure that you comment or like on Facebook or Twitter or email to get these cards and a wax pack sent to you free of charge. Victor Rodriguez and Denny Walling for the first part, the first 15 cards. And then there's your Lou Gehrig puzzle pieces, 3 pieces. All right, so now to the next 15 cards in the rack pack. I remember getting these at grocery stores. And they're, I don't know, 79 cents or something. Looks like this side. So somebody had dropped that. Who knows? At some point, but these look a lot better. First one is Dan Pasqua. Mike Krukow, or Krukow. The corners on these are really good. These are really good shape. This section at least. Freddie Lynn, Fred Lynn. John Lowenstein. One of the greatest hitters, Paul Molitor. Man, that guy could hit. So it has a career highlight on the back. So like if you can see that, it has a career highlight. I just want to read through like one of his. It says, missed most of last season with an elbow injury. Had an outstanding 82 season in which he led AL in runs with the highest total since 49. Also had a 17-game hitting streak in 82 and finished third in the AL in hits. Batted .355 versus the Cardinals in the 82 World Series. So it gives you a little tidbit on there of a highlight in his last couple years or the last year. It also has their contract status at the bottom. Always has their height and weight and what they bat and throw and where they're from and when they were born. So Paul Molitor, that's a good card. Hall of Famer. John Shelby. Jim Wolford. Tim Wallach. Remember him having some good years. Lee Smith, great save man. Lee Smith. Tommy John, named the Tommy John surgery after Tommy John. Bob McClure. Andy Hawkins. Herman Rivera. I think that's the way you say it. Here's one of those awesome baseball checklists. You need him to make the set, but man, they were my least favorite cards. Maybe not for you. If you get some from back in the 50s and 60s, there were some money. Bobby Jones is the last card in this section. And then the puzzle piece, Lou Gehrig's head actually there. Okay, so we haven't got any of the big ones we've wanted yet, but hey, it's always fun to open packs. I love opening packs still at my ripe old age of 45. Last section here. And these look pretty good too. Tom Tillman. Ron Gardenhire. Come on, Roger Clemens, where are you? Moose Haas. I love the Puckett. That's probably my favorite in the set. I love the Davis too, but Puckett's my favorite in the set. Dave Schmidt. Glenn Hubbard. This was a hot card at the time because his rookie card was the year before, and I can remember getting this card and loving it. Darryl Strawberry. Love that card. So remember, if you comment or like, you'll get these cards sent to you. Tom Seaver. Man, what a great pitcher. Had a great career. Dave Bergman. Sixto Lezcano. Don Schultze. Phil Bradley. Jerry Hairston. Bob Ochinko. Two more cards. Ray Knight. Some good years. And Nick Esaski. So none of the big dogs that we were looking for. One of these episodes we'll get a good pull. I don't know when that's going to be, but here's the final Lou Gehrig puzzle pieces. And just one little story. My brother happened to text me, Curtis, so I talk about him quite a bit. And because we both collected cards, and he said he remembers having some 1970s basketball cards like Dr. J and Wilt Chamberlain and some other awesome players. And he was like, nobody's really into the basketball cards. I'll trade them for some Ricky Hendersons, Tim Raines, and some different players from like the early 80s because he wanted those baseball cards. And, you know, he showed me online some of the cards he had that were basketball, and they're worth so much money now. And he traded a kid to get those like 81, 82, 83 cards, 1981, 82, 83 baseball cards. And I just can't imagine now when you look online at eBay at how much the basketball cards are worth. There's just less of them made, obviously. But man, if we would have just known that the basketball cards were just worth more than, especially during that era and those players. But this is the end of the YouTube part, and so I'll finish up on the podcast. But this is the end of the YouTube section of ripping the rack.